And we're back.
The Grub Budz are back in the house. It is week 2 of the NFL season in the year of our Lord, 2025.
What's up, Grub?
How the heck are you doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. I mean, my pick'ems did good. My team didn't win. There's some shit going down in the world, but we're all right, I think. We're going to get through it.
We'll get there.
Let's go.
For now,
What do we got?
We got to talk about, the most important segments of our show here between the Grub and the Bud. Before we can get to everything in between, there's some things that need to be talked about around this country, Mike, specifically revolving around food. Now, I don't know how you feel, but I'm a believer that there are certain things that you just shouldn't put in food, right?
Some things are sacred.
Even if they're edible, you shouldn't mix them, you know?
Okay.
Right? Like there's just certain things probably in the food world that you just don't want to mix. You don't want to combine those two things.
I feel like you're leading me into something. Sure, Dave. Why don't you tell me more?
Well, you see, Mike, the link in the description below will reflect an article discussing one, and I don't want to disparage them, so I'm not going to say their name, but one ice cream company who has come out with a new flavor. And if you can guess it in the next 3 guesses, I'll give you $100. Swear to God.
Was this in the meeting notes?
Nope.
Okay.
3 flavors that just...
Wait, I get 3 guesses on a flavor?
Yep.
Or 3 flavors?
3 guesses on 3 flavors of what,
3 guesses on 3? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Every flavor's...
Can you say the name again?
No, I literally said I'm not going to say the name of the ice cream. It's a flavor that they're coming out with that sounds disgusting, but...
How about piss?
Okay, no, it's not piss. 2 left, Mike.
Soil?
Close? No. Okay, not really close. It wasn't close. I don't know why I said that.
How about like truffle, like mushroom truffly weird stuff?
I say no to all 3, and I raise you 1 suntan lotion. Suntan lotion flavored ice cream, Mike. That's what this world has come to. Suntan flavored lotion ice. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Suntan lotion flavored ice cream. It sounds like a shitty tongue twister. It sounds like Dr. Seuss smoked too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, whenever anybody says suntan lotion, no, are we talking suntan lotion or sunscreen? Because that's very different. Are we talking like Hawaiian Tropic suntan lotion? Like I'm going to rub it all over me into my chest. I'm going to have like the girls come over and like do my back and everything and all the different places where I can't reach or don't want to.
You have never been to Hawaii.
Or are we talking like sunscreen where they're going to put it on my back and it's going to be cold and I'm going to be like, ow.
Yeah, I mean, the flavor in...
It's like
suntan lotion and sunscreen would still be the same flavor, just with pineapple and coconut.
Well, pineapple and coconut ice cream sounds good to me. With a couple Hawaiian Tropics ladies.
So you're saying if I got you suntan lotion flavored ice cream, you'd eat it?
I would.
Game on.
I would. Mark it
Mike.
down. Mark it. September 10th, 2025.
Mike, something else has happened in the Grub Buzz world.
Frank, Bud.
Frank, Bud. Something else happened. You see, last week we covered in Massachusetts the old Uber driver that stabbed 2 people or whatever. During the Uber, 2 people were stabbed. Well, that suspect was arrested and subsequently arraigned. And if
subsequently or subsequently?
Subsequently. I'm trying to make it like you dick.
Submarine.
Submarine sandwich.
Submarine.
No,
Am I underwater?
He was arrested and subsequently arraigned in the courthouse and fainted at the charges.
Gosh. Of course he did.
You got to see the video, man. It's like, oh, what do you think was going to happen? You stabbed 2 people. I thought, pay me my fine. Let me go home. Like, what?
I'm pretty sure my take last week was like, God, who stabs people?
Dude, so old boy, he fainted in the courthouse at the hey, you're going to be held without bail for a while. What do you mean?
I'm
Like,
sure they rushed him to the nearest area hospital, like,
I just don't.
strapped him down to a bed, gave him some Thorazine or something
it's
like
kinda,
that.
It's kind of crazy to me that we don't like. And I listen. Like, I don't know. This is gonna sound weird. It's kind of crazy to me that we don't have like automatic standards for certain crimes. You know what I mean? Like the whole criminal justice system is very confusing to me. Anyway, I don't think it's very effective. But it's just really weird that there's like. It's not like a set like, hey, you did this. It was proved. Like, yeah, you're charged. Like, there's no. We're not questioning this. No, there's no bail. Like,
Dude,
there's no like.
this isn't the fucking 3000 BC. It's not fucking Hammurabi's code
Medieval
here. Like,
times!
if you do this to me, I'll chop off your hand. Like an eye for an eye, my friend.
Yeah.
You can't do that, Dave.
As soon
We're
as
civilized people.
I'm not saying that they should. I'm saying that I'm surprised that like there's not like a set amount of like, oh yeah, no, you did that, you're not getting out. Like dude, you stabbed 2 people. Like, why are you surprised?
I don't know. Maybe the guy was forging his like med card or something. I don't know.
Who the heck would do something like that, bud?
I have no idea.
Wappa 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 wappa. The news article pops up under your crotch right now on the screen. Oh no. It looks like this news article is telling me something. What is it, lad? Lassie, in a well? Okay.
Sorry. Hopefully the news article starts going like this.
A news article pops up.
Like a snake.
A forged medical marijuana card? And you're saying it happened from a state official?
I mean, I think more state officials are probably going to try to go that route because we did talk about last episode how especially this state is trying to now outlaw recreational marijuana. So you're going to see all these people, well, a certain branch of people, they took a hit today. They're going to try to come out and take your vegetables from you, Dave. That's what the next step is, and I don't think people are really going for that. And so what I think you're going to see is this like wave of like liberalism where they're going to be like, yo, you know what? You can't have my vegetables. I'm going to have my vegetables and I'm going to buy them at whatever store I want to buy them at.
Well, they can pass whatever they want. I'm going to encourage people to grow their own vegetables no matter what.
Absolutely.
You see, there's something about this country, Mike. There's
Frank.
There's
Rob?
something about this country, bud, where this is probably going to sound a lot worse than I intended to, but a lot of crimes are only crimes if they're outside your 4 walls.
Not in the eyes of God.
Now, Jeffrey Dahmer, listen. Inside
What
the walls.
hell is going on? Okay.
I'm playing devil's advocate with the extremes, Mike. That's it, You did bring up stabbing people.
No, actually, you brought up stabbing people twice in 2 episodes.
That was last week. I could not have predicted.
Those were your bits.
I could not have predicted. Anyway, listen, if officials are forging paperwork of any kind in the state for any kind of licensure, first of all, like, go flock yourselves. That's obscene. That's like, dude.
That's against the. I mean, even as like public officials have to take the ethics test. The ethics, that's an ethics violation right there. So that's
holier than thou bullshit.
That's like a big thing.
It's it takes so much away from the trust of the community because we already especially this community of buds, right? Of Grub Budz. That community has very little trust in the government. So when they come through like, oh yeah, you should legalize and we'll take care of it. Like, I don't know. Seems to be a lot of kind of like backdoory shit going on. Like, oh, it's tax dollars. It's great for the economy. Like, oh, I'm going to write myself a medical card. Like, what? Like, why don't you just use it recreationally like us? Like, the fact that there's still this, like, everybody's on the fence, like, I feel like everybody in the government right now is like watching everyone else's hands. Like, where are we balanced? Like, are we doing it? Oh, we're not doing it. Are you sure? Like, it's just a stupid fucking, it's a vegetable. It's a fucking plant. It hurts no one at all. Fuck off.
Well said.
like,
I
like, God damn it, dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
You sound as angry
Oh,
as
God.
I did in week 1 when I was watching our New England Patriots battle their way to a loss against those scoundrels, those Raiders. So what about week 1? What are we gonna give them for week 1 here? Did you make picks? Did you make any predictions? Like,
oh yeah,
you did.
We did picks last week, sir.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
We even
shit.
have the documentation.
I was gonna say, I wish I knew what I picked.
Oh no, you threw it
I
in the
wish
middle
I
of the
knew
floor.
what I picked.
Right
Oh,
in
it's right
front of you.
here.
Yeah. So you and I, we picked pretty much all the same. We picked a lot of the similar teams, right?
Right.
And
There it is, right here.
out of what, 16 games?
Right.
So out of 16, you went 12-4.
I was 12-4. Yep.
Hell yeah. And I went 13-3, which is crazy because the only game that we were different on was the Green Bay Detroit game.
Yep.
And I think it's a prove it year for Jordan Love. I really do. That's why I picked Green Bay. And surprise, surprise, they're going to come up again later. But I really do think that Green Bay is going to make a run this year.
I thought the Lions were going to come out high flying. They had a great season last year. Came up short in the playoffs, but I thought they had some good momentum. As I said to you earlier, maybe I shouldn't have doubted the Packers at Lambeau, week 1, hyped up, ready to go. I just didn't know if Jordan Love was, going to be all that he was billed to be.
Yeah, I think he has a more complete team around him now, and like third year in the system, like he's about to catch his stride. And if you look at the history books, all of the last 3 Super Bowls that the Packers have won were with a quarterback who's the same age as Jordan Love right now in his third year of starting, with signing a number 1 defensive player in the offseason. And they just signed Micah Parsons. So a lot of people are predicting the Green Bay Packers, especially out of Green Bay. All those cheeseheads are like, it's our year, it's going to happen. Now, it very well could be. It's still going to be a dogfight in the playoffs regardless. Playoffs? Playoffs? And I think that the Packers last year kind of showed us, like, they had it, but they weren't polished last year. I think if they can put it together and keep it together this year and remain steady like they typically do, I think they're going to have a shot. I'm going to say at this point, Packers divisional round at a minimum. The Lions, I had a feeling the Lions were going to be late bloomers this year. New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. I love Jared Goff and what they've done at the Lions. I love Dan Campbell. Like I've always liked the Lions, and I've always rooted for them. Like, as an NFC team, I want them to get a Lombardi one day because, like, good Lord, Detroit needs it. But, like, I just think they're going to have some troubles starting out. They're in the toughest division, and
That's true.
I think they're going to be late bloomers, but I think if there's any team that can turn around late in the NFC, it's the Lions because of that run that they had a couple years ago where they almost made the playoffs, late in the season, and they started really rough. So I'm not a big believer in that, like, oh, you start the season 0-2, you can't make the Super Bowl. Like, no, like, you can turn it around really any time. You can make your own history. It's just statistically, yeah, that's not the case, but statistically, there's not a lot of losers that become winners. So
yeah. I was gonna say before we jump in real quick, because we're heading down this road here. We got a lot on the board. Before we get to that Baltimore Buffalo game, and kind of shout out to Cole. I want to talk real quick about the New England game. We had the Pats hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. A good, I'm going to start saying a rivalry.
yeah, absolutely.
That snow game.
Yep.
The game with the interception at the end of it a couple years ago with
Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby
It
Myers
was not an
throw-
interception. Well, what?
Or
Good
yeah,
Lord.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Can't call it
and
a
now
lateral intercept. That's so terrible.
What I see, I watched. I was like, I was really pumped. I was never really one of these like 8 or 9 win guys that like a lot of the talking heads seem to be like they want to give the Pats 8 wins. What? You're going to give the Pats 8 wins?
Yeah,
Why?
I see it.
Because they put Stephon Diggs?
No.
And they got Drake May?
No.
But Drake May isn't any better than he was last year. He's
That's
got
not
happy feet. He doesn't. He's slow.
That's not
He
true.
doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. He seems confused.
I don't see that.
I think, unfortunately, we're overplaying our hand, and we're not as good as we think. And I think I said that last week.
First of all, I think I underestimated Pete Carroll and his ability to create extremely well defensive backs. Like extremely good, like an extremely good like defensive back core. At every team he's always had great defense. And I think I underestimated that. I also think that the Pats didn't look as bad as you think. We had a missed kick, right? And Drake May had that one interception. The one interception looked, but it's like, bro, Brady would throw an interception you know what I mean? Everybody throws interceptions. Like, it's going to happen. Like, it's a risk you got to be willing to take. On top of that, I don't think it's fair to say, like, oh, they don't have it, because, like, I saw some really good plays from Diggs, from Henry, especially. That catch that Henry had, that, like, he caught it, like, right behind old boy's, like, hip. Like, that was nuts. I was like, it did. It gave me hope. I think Drake May's an accurate quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I think you got to think about it. He's got a brand new head coach. This is the first time he's played.
Right.
I think it's going to be well. I think that if Vrabel can take Tannehill to the playoffs, to the number 1 seed, I honestly don't see why he can't. Now, one thing I will say about Vrabes, and now
Vrabes, what do you know him on like a first name basis or
no,
something? Like what is this?
No, and that's not his first name, dumbass.
Wait, his name isn't Vrabes Vrabel?
Esquire.
God, my notes. Who made these notes?
Fire your intern.
Yeah, you're fired.
Go get me coffee so I can throw it in your face.
Yeah,
Make sure it's hot.
Vrabes, go get me coffee.
It sounds like a butler name. Vrabes.
Vrabes.
Ring a little bell. No, I just, dude, I don't know what happened with Jabril Peppers and Vrabel. I don't like it. And especially because Jabril Peppers just signed with the Steelers. So now I definitely know the Steelers are going to the playoffs, because that defense is, dude, they have 3 really fucking good corners in Jalen Ramsey and Jabril Peppers and what's his name from the Eagles? What's his name?
Who cares?
All right.
I've lost track of what I even wanted to say.
Vrabel.
In retort. No. Vrabels,
Patriots.
Vrabels.
Well,
Vrabels, Grables? No. What I wanted to ask you is, or what I wanted to point out is, how did Max Crosby play?
he had a sack, didn't he? I think he had one.
I mean, he's got a pretty big sack. If
Okay.
you ask me, like he's a baller. You know what
I
I'm
think-
saying?
I
He'll
think
stick
Max-
his head in there.
I think Max Crosby is a baller.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I have nothing but respect for him, especially for the Raiders organization, because
He might have had a sack, but I guess he really wasn't. He was a non-factor.
well, it isn't
can
a
say.
dig. It isn't a dig at him, but it's
No,
like,
no, I'm just saying.
no, this upcoming take is not a dig at him, but like he's a really talented player and I respect him. I just don't understand why he's loyal to the Raiders. I honestly don't. Like, if they're gonna do that to Derek Carr, like, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna do that to Khalil Mack. Like, what do you think they're gonna do to you, bro?
Right.
Like, you know, like, oh, I'm loyal. Like, look what they did to Randy Moss and any one of these players. You know, I don't know, dude. But
I know. Some of these games did not have you sleeping well, right?
yeah.
You did you stay up late? You know, on Sunday by any chance? Because if you didn't, you missed a hell of a finish.
Right.
A hell of a finish there up in Orchard Park. I personally had some of my boys up there. Shout out to Twan, Jake. Glad you guys got to see that. That's cool. Like, keep going. Go Bills.
Neil.
But not over the Patriots.
Congrats, Neil. Yeah, Neil's a fucking. You met Neil.
Neil.
My homie from the Army.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, I did pick Baltimore. Like I said, I took the L on that. You took the L on that as well.
Did. Yep.
But that was a hell of a game, dude.
Oh, absolutely
That
it
was a
was.
high-scoring game. down to the wire. I mean, I think it was
At,
it was like 11:30 by the time it was over, something like that.
yeah, I think it was. I mean,
Eastern.
honestly, I love watching Harbaugh lose. I just do. I listen. I like Lamar Jackson. I hate John Harbaugh. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't hate him. I don't hate Harbaugh. I strongly dislike all of his teams.
Do you hate his face at least?
I hate his whining to the referee's face.
His swagger.
Like, dude, no, it's not the swag. It's
the success.
It is. I don't like his success. Yeah. I don't like the fact that he's a Super Bowl champion because his brother's an idiot and decided to throw to fucking Crabtree 4 fucking times in a row on the goal line with the #1 fucking running offense in the fucking league while they're on their fucking... What the... This is why I don't believe in the fucking Chargers at all, and I won't. They could make the playoffs. They're a cursed organization. Seems like his brother Harbaugh is cursed too because he can't win a fucking Super Bowl. Thank God. Oh, he got a championship. Whatever. I don't care. I don't trust them, and I fucking hate that he has a Super Bowl ring. I don't respect it. Him and Fluco didn't deserve it. All respect and love to Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, but also timeout because there's one more person involved in my hatred for Harbaugh, and that is none other than who, Mike?
Harbaugh.
Who is it? Who is it?
Coach?
The Patriot Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Bernard fucking Pollard.
Still.
We can still slow clap for him. Yeah, participation trophy ring. Yeah, good for you. Not a single fucking snap, bitch. All right, sorry.
And we're back.
Yeah. And that's what I think. I feel like Pollard has a ring like Harbaugh has a ring. Like, I don't. And just how they'd always we had a rivalry with them and their fans too, dude. It's like, bro, I don't.
You don't even know.
I don't want to go to a Ravens game at Baltimore. I said it.
Oh, I would never want to go to Baltimore.
But
I don't want to step in pigeon shit.
But eventually we're gonna have to go.
Yeah, maybe. So Dave, let's recap here.
Go through them all, top to bottom.
No. Let's just recap. You already pointed out I went 12-4. You know, there's my losses right there. You beat me by a game. That was the Detroit at Green Bay game.
Yep.
The other games we were the same.
Yep.
Okay. So now we both just chose week 2. We didn't tell each other what we were picking. So this is like the first time we're going to reveal each other's picks. Because remember, there's some sort of, Dave said he's like got some sort of weird underwear that he's going to wear at the end of this when he loses or something along that line. Women's underwear, panties, something like that.
I have a good feeling about this.
All right. So let's go. Tomorrow, September 11th. Washington at Green Bay. What do you got?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
All right, so into Sunday, 1:00 games. Cleveland at Baltimore.
They have their number. They do. They do have their number, but I'm still going to go with Baltimore.
Absolutely. Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
I'm going to go with Cincinnati here, strictly because I hope that the reps that they got in man coverage at the end there. So, listen, Cincinnati's defense last week, they closed that game out, I think, with 3 and outs. 2 sacks and a interception. That defense is stacking up. So I like Joe Burrow. I love
believe
Jamar
in
Chase.
Joe Burrow.
Yep. I think Cincinnati's going to take it. I don't have a lot of faith in Trevor Lawrence, and the Jacksonville Jaguars seem like they're circling the rim. You know, like
circling the drain.
Yeah, like they're like it's like
what for like the last 3 years.
Well, this is the final before they fucking clear house again. You know, I think. You know, they went through Doug Peterson and everybody else, and, like, they had one playoff win, but, like, then they crapped on their coach and got it. So, like, I don't have a lot of faith in them.
Nobody cares about them anyway.
Yeah.
The New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys coming off a fresh loss.
The Cowboys are going to win.
Cowboys. I got you, too. All right, so we're on par so far. And we have so far picked out of the first 4, and I would even say 5. Or 6 are going to be all home teams. Are the first 6 on your list home teams?
Well, it's interesting you say that because
Dallas,
I
Detroit,
didn't officially
Miami.
say on the Chicago-Detroit yet, which is my fault. That's my bad.
Yes.
And here's the problem. I like
market 0.
Nope. I like what I saw from Chicago last night.
Okay.
And I don't like what I saw from the Lions.
All right.
I think the Lions are going to lose the next couple, but they're going to figure it out. I just think it's going to be a rough start for them. I'm going Chicago.
Great. I got Miami at home over the Patriots.
I just have to go with the Pats. I can't. I'd like to agree with you, but I like statistically in the Brady era, yeah, when we went down to Miami, it was terrible. And yes, the other sideline's like 20 degrees hotter or whatever. Got it, but I just think after what I saw from the Dolphins last week, I think that Vrabel is gonna have a good solid plan against Mike McDaniel, and I think Mike Mike McDaniel lost the locker room in the playoffs against the Chiefs.
I was just gonna say in like 3 words or like a phrase, how does New England beat Miami?
Field goal.
All right.
Down to the wire.
Hey, I like it.
Down to the wire.
I mean, I haven't looked at the odds of that game, but I mean, it can't be too. Oh, hey, I have to apologize myself. I also am looking at this game, and I did not pick a winner.
Okay.
It is San Francisco at New Orleans.
I can tell you precisely who to pick right now.
Well, I don't know where my
I got your pen right here.
My pen is in my face. I'm just going to go with the San Francisco 49ers, although...
yeah, solid choice, Mike.
Well, I did hear that Hunter Kittle is going to be out.
Hunter Kittle? George Kittle?
Sorry, George Kittle is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they
but their
have one weapon down.
third string tight end looked great last week.
In what way?
He caught a touchdown.
His hair?
No, he caught a touchdown.
Oh, nice.
And it was a very low-scoring game. So for him to catch a touchdown in a clutch game like that, in a division game, an important game,
Absolutely. So you got me on San Francisco?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'm there with San Francisco
Buffalo
as well.
Jets. I'm going Buffalo, baby.
Me as well.
Buffalo, baby.
I am going
Take me up to a game, baby. Put me in a wheelchair, daddy. Woo!
And
Bills
we're back.
Mafia.
I did pick the Bills as well, but
Perfect.
I will say I think we might I think the Jets are going to make waves. I think we might be number 3 in our division. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's fine.
But again, it's the Jets, so the luck of them, I don't see that. The best they ever had was recently Mark Sanchez, so
yeah, fuck him. Seattle at Aaron Rodgers.
That's a Super Bowl rematch from 2005. Yeah, and I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Perfect. LA Rams against the Tennessee Titans.
Rams all day. The Titans are spinning.
Okay, so here's remember we did full disclosure.
Oh,
when we were planning. I got halfway down this list and I started to hem and haw. I'm like, oh my God, this game, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, these 2 teams suck. Oh, these 2 teams are pretty good. And all of a sudden, Dave's like, no, let's save it. And he gets down to the same game and he just goes, oh, the battle of the little people. And I was like, oh, Grub, you must have got to our 4:05 game on Sunday featuring the Carolina Panthers at the Arizona Cardinals. I always hate these games. I don't mind picking like 2 top dogs. Like, let's just go with it. When I have to pick 2 dog beeps, it's like, which pile tastes better? Which one's higher? Like, how do you assess dog shit against each other?
I mean, the Cardinals got to win, so.
Well, they're going to
be 2-0.
I'm going Carolina over the Cardinals, baby.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I don't see the Cardinals going 2-0. Just like, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got.
I got Arizona, yeah.
All right, let's go. Mile High boys are going to be at the lowlands of Ohio.
Indianapolis, Ohio. Indianapolis is
sorry,
not
Indiana.
Ohio. Yeah, I'm definitely going with Denver over the Colts.
Gotcha.
I think Bo Nix has it. I like Daniel Jones and what he's doing over there, but I just don't trust the Colts. I just don't.
Bo Nix has kind of been slinging a little bit, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
All right,
Little bit.
now, Super Bowl rematch, Mike.
Mm.
What do you think? Do they slap him around twice, or do the Chiefs make a statement this week and come back 1-1, or do they start the season 0-2?
There's been a lot of distractions
Quite a few.
on Kansas City's part.
Yeah.
We've had some big news, which I don't even want to fucking talk about. I don't know if that's a distraction, but they lost the first game. It was a winnable game. Like let's not pretend like they got blown out or they looked terrible or whatever. They just lost. Whatever.
One score.
Right. It wasn't a debacle.
Yeah.
They weren't like, oh my God, where are these guys' heads at? It was, well, maybe your game's played out. Maybe somebody just got the best of you. Maybe the Chargers are going to make the playoffs and they're going to be a sneaky good team.
I think they're the only rival in that. Well, aside, I mean, no, not the only. I think they're well built. Yeah.
But I think my pick, I'm going to have to go with Kansas City. They're not, obviously, they're our division rivals, our Super Bowl rivals, but game will recognize game, where it lies. So I don't see the Kansas City Chiefs starting off 0-2.
I do. And that's what I'll be hoping for. And at the same time, though, I need to say this. Like everybody talks about, like, dude, the Eagles were up, 40-6 or whatever the heck it was, at one point in that Super Bowl. I have watched those highlights so many times this offseason just because I think they're beautiful. That was great. I could watch the Chiefs lose all day. I have Chiefs fatigue. Like I had Chiefs fatigue back in 2018, man. Like,
I remember texting you at night and be like, oh my God, that was a great start to this season. You're like, all right, I'm going to have to watch that in the morning.
Yeah, because last season they should have started 1-5. And they had all kinds of assistance from the Zebras, and they're not going to talk about it. But 3 Zebras get fired in the offseason. We're not going to. Oh, and look, they're losing. Good, they're in the form that they should be. But that win with the Eagles, the Eagles made a lot of ugly mistakes that game in that Super Bowl early that they didn't have to necessarily pay for. There were some really bad drop passes. There was a couple bad dropped interceptions. There was some interceptions. There was some turnovers. There were some bad calls. It was a sloppy game. Like the scoreboard did not reflect the actual true way that they played. I still have full faith in Philadelphia. I'm not at all trashing them or taking away from their championship. I definitely think they earned it. They smashed them in the mouth, and that's why I'm picking them again, because I want to see that shit happen twice.
Right. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. Don't smash me in the mouth. Smash mouth.
Next game is Atlanta, Minnesota, the main event game on Sunday.
I got the home team. I got JJ McCarthy coming through with Mr. I wear my eye black all down my face because I'm still like a 19-year-old kid or whatever. I'm like, raw. I got that dude.
I'm picking the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think that.
Well, that's one up on me.
I think they're going to give JJ McCarthy a rude awakening. I think, granted, it was the Bears and like rival and they bloomed late, but like he did not look good for 3 quarters. I watched that entire game the whole night, and I was so mad that I watched that game because there was like no performance out of him at all. And then it was late, and it's like, it was like, oh, he finally caught his stride. Like, no, they finally started getting tired.
Yeah.
Like giving it,
I can see what you're saying. Like,
I don't-
did the Vikings and JJ McCarthy play well all through
They didn't
the
win.
game?
The Bears lost. They didn't win. The Bears lost.
Oh. Did JJ McCarthy like play all good throughout the game? Offense, defense, or did the Bears not show up? I don't think either is true. I think it's a little bit of both. And I think there was a little bit of magic. I think there was a little bit of J.J. McCarthy. He got injured last year.
Yep.
I think he had a little extra, like let's effing go
Yep.
behind him. And I think that was maybe just enough. Like, I don't know. The other guys, like, running around, like, trying to be finesse. Caleb Williams, like, he did have that rushing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I think they both had rushing touchdowns. So you could tell both quarterbacks were all gung-ho. I just think J.J. McCarthy had the cojones that day, I guess.
Yeah, he put together 2 good drives there at the end. Can't take that away from him. He did. At the same time, bro, you have an elite receiver core. Like, if you can't put it together in crunch time, why are you there? Like, Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson, like, bro, like, they have a complete team. Adam Thielen, like, they have veterans. They have
He's
talent.
still there?
He just signed a 1-year deal this year. Yeah.
For how? Do you know for how much?
No, it might be a retirement year for
Probably
him.
too much.
I respect
But at
him.
least he went up and got in Belichick's face.
Yeah.
That's probably what he's getting paid for
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that motherfucker's on a roster right
He
now.
was
It's because he wanted to go blah, 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 blah. Remember?
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the only reason he's on a roster. I think
I mean, I can have that take, right?
you can. I think he was part of the Minneapolis Miracle team, and that team was pretty good. But, like, dude, Case Keenum, bro, like, again, like, kind of what all respect. Listen, I love Doug Flutie, okay? But short quarterbacks do not go far in the NFL. They just don't. Like, all love and respect to Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie's a legend. But you look at, I mean, even Kyler Murray there on the Cardinals. Like, yeah, he's talented and whatever, but, like, he's shown late in the season he's not clutch either. And when the pressure really mounts up, like, he just hasn't performed well. Same with Case Keenum. Same with, what's his name in Carolina there? Was it Bryce?
Bryce Young?
Bryce Young, yeah.
Don't they say if you want to have, like, the average quarterback should be between 6'2" and 6'3", or at least 6'2"?
Yeah, I mean,
and up?
they said even Breeze was considered short. So, I mean, I don't.
How tall was he?
He was 6'2". 6'2",
Yeah.
6'3", yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, you got towers for linemen, you know?
Right.
Monday, we got a double game. Okay. We have a double header on Monday, Mike.
Oh, gosh. That was quick. How'd you get on Craigslist that fast?
You'll
and
be
find
saying that
midgets?
again later. Anyway.
Two more games. Tampa Bay is going to beat Houston, and the Chargers are going to beat LA. What? Or Las Vegas. What?
That's true. I picked those as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So that's week 2, man. We'll see how we do.
So we're not so different than we thought, right?
We're not so different, you and I.
Hey, do you expect me to talk?
No.
I expect you to die.
Perfect.
And we're back.
Oh, one day.
Well, there was some guy named Ryan Clark.
Did you see this clip, Mike? Do you know why Ryan Clark is trending right now?
He is an analyst.
Yeah, he's a Super Bowl
Champion.
He's also a Super Bowl non-champion.
Mm-hmm. Did he play for the Colts?
He played for the Steelers, and he won against the Cardinals in 2008, and he shit his pants and gave Aaron Rodgers the go-ahead touchdown in the Super Bowl against the Steelers in motherfucking 2010.
Okay, but he did he ever play for the Colts?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
But he's on television now.
He sure is.
Okay, yeah. I know who you're talking about. What's your take?
Well, he's trending this week. He has a couple takes, actually, that I'd like to discuss with you. The first of which is he said, so he's trending right now because he publicly went after Peter Schrager live on the air and, like, called him a non-player to, like, shut him up because he was the only person sitting on the panel that, like, wasn't a previous, like, player in the NFL. And, like, tried to, like, shit on him publicly to, like, assert dominance over his take and what it's like, okay, like, and who the fuck are we, right? But, like, let's call a spade a spade. Peter Schrager's called the last fucking 3 or 4 Super Bowl champions from week 1 of each season. So, like, let's put some respect on Schrager's name, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, like, bro.
Well, I mean,
dude, second of all, like, Ryan Clark, bro. I'm sorry, like, Dude, the tape shows us you weren't that good. You benefited from Troy fucking Polamalu covering half the fucking quarter that you were responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like you weren't a lockdown corner. You literally gave up the go-ahead touchdown in the Super Bowl.
And let me ask you this: do you think sometimes he wears these like little nice little trendy glasses? You think he actually needs glasses, or
I don't care about that.
Are those clear lenses?
I don't care about that.
I think they're clear lenses.
I don't care
I'm
about
gonna
how
call
he
it out
looks.
right now. You're
Listen.
wearing clear lenses, bro.
All right.
You're wearing clear lenses with the high fade. That's cool. You're like doing the dork thing. You're wearing the fucking suit and shit, trying to talk all proper and stuff.
Oh,
because no, listen. I said talk all proper because this motherfucker wants an NFL job. He wants and has said that he wants in, like, you know. So he's a yes man. I don't give a fuck. I didn't know what your stance was on him, but he seems like one of those guys, dude. Oh, hold on. I don't want to get off track, but I also saw Mantateo. He even has an analyst job now.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to play because he got catfished. Everybody whooped him. He played like 6 games and they kicked him out of the league.
They did
like
not.
what? Hey,
no, they didn't.
No, listen.
He had a career.
Next thing you know, you're gonna see Johnny Manziel.
Here's a question
on
Mike.
ESPN, right next to your homeboy, and they're gonna be talking about your favorite teams, Dave, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but you're going to be going crazy. It's gonna be Ryan Clark, Manti Te'o, and Johnny Manziel on a fucking Fox broadcast.
How long?
Instead of Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
I have a question, Mike. How long was Manti Te'o's NFL career?
Nobody knows because I mean, it could have been 7 years maybe, but nobody fucking knows because he didn't do anything. As soon as he came out of Notre Dame and got drafted, he got caught up in all this bullshit, and then nobody gave a shit about him after that, and he didn't get paid after that. Really? He could have been awesome. Right, and I'm sorry. Was he a Hawaiian? Is that why you're so? Yeah.
No, that's not
so
why.
he's a Hawaiian. So
what's wrong with that?
Mr. Grub is so offended over here. But hey, hey, loser. Hey, who would win in a fight, him or Tim Tebow? Who cares, right?
I'm not answering that.
Nobody cares about either.
No, Manti Te'o had a 4-year career.
Oh, okay. It's more than me.
He was a great linebacker, man. And that fishing shit, that really
No, he actually wasn't a great linebacker.
He was.
That's why he had a 4-year
Notre
career.
Dame, dude.
No, that's why he had a 4-year career. But anyway.
So, my other issue.
Hey, let's not get into a fight, Dave.
My other issue with Ryan
I don't want to get
Clark.
into a fight. Oh, okay.
My other issue with Ryan Clark is that he's done so many good things for football. He's been on podcasts where like really good stuff has come out, and he's had some really good football conversations with some legends, you know, with Bill Belichick, with all these, like, he's done some great interviews. And that's why it's so disappointing to see him go after Schrager, dude. Like what's the benefit of that? Like, that's not a flex. Like, that literally just discredits so much of your work now. Like, because it just comes off as an ego thing. Like, it's like, I guess what he's saying is that, you know, the players that get demoted to analyst and they can't play anymore are not as important as the analysts who have worked their way up their entire career to be analysts. Like you both love the same game and you've both spent your career at it, and Schrager's got literal proof of him making some really good football calls in the past. Like, he's proven himself. Like, he knows what he's talking about. So, like, it's just like it's like a fake flex. It's like embarrassing.
I've only done low-level kind of coaching, but I can't fathom and believe the complexity of what it takes to be a coach, a head coach, to be able to scheme, to be able to scout, to be able to create matchups, to be able to create plays for certain players. Like, when I was a player, it was just you do what I tell you.
I'm still
You
a
run,
player,
you
Coach.
hit this hole, and then and then you do what you got to do to get the extra yards. When you're a coach, you're almost like, holy shit, this guy can't get these yards. I need to put this guy here. Even this guy doesn't look like a running back, but I got to put him here because he's the one that can get the yards. So scheming and everything is like, it's crazy. Like,
It takes skill.
and yeah,
It takes a lot of skill.
And I'm not saying Ryan Clark doesn't have skill. Just I
No.
don't know. I'm not
No.
sure if I really want to hear from him yet. Like, I don't know. It's not like hearing from Randy Moss.
Well, no, right. I like Randy Moss a lot, and I've always liked Randy Moss a lot. Somebody I don't necessarily like listening to all the time is Terrell Owens or, any one of these. Like, dude, like when you become one of these players that is outwardly full of themselves and like tries to flex, it's like people. I don't want to keep listening to you, knowing that everything you're saying is ego driven. Like, why would I entertain that? Like, I mean, respect where it's due. Like Ryan Clark won a Super Bowl. He also lost a Super Bowl. Like literally lost his team a Super Bowl. Got scored on in the Super Bowl by Aaron. So like, and then the Aaron Rodgers hate too, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't like the direction that Ryan Clark attempted to take football and football analytics. It's like we're all watching the game. Like, you're not a player now either. Like, yeah, granted, hey, you were. It's just like me being a veteran. Like, yeah, I was in. I'm not a soldier anymore. Like, they discard you at a certain point. You got to let it go. You got to, like, be okay with being a member of the crowd now. And I don't think he is. And I think that was just like I don't know. I just really don't appreciate it. The other thing he said that I didn't appreciate was the fact that he doesn't think that Brady or Manning are all-time great athletes of their he doesn't think they're all-time generational athletes. Sorry.
Wait, hold on.
Quarterbacks.
All
Doesn't think they're
time-
all-time generational quarterbacks.
All-time generational quarterbacks, and I mean a generation spans. I mean 20, 30, whatever. Dude, what is he just trying to like attract smoke or something?
I'm sure.
Or?
Yeah. But it's like,
Yeah,
but that's
no,
what, like,
I'm not gonna bite on that.
that's
If you're
bullshit.
gonna tell me that Tom Brady and fucking Peyton Manning aren't generational quarterbacks,
Yeah.
then go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
Next thing. I'm not
Perfect.
gonna fight you over it, Dave.
Hey.
But I will fight, or they will fight when the Rams and the Texans played each other in Week 1.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Was it Lo-Fi Stadium? That's awful to allow. I don't like, and I get it. Like, scuffles happen in the stands and whatever, but like, dude, there's literally no I don't know. I didn't see all the footage. Maybe I should get all the story first. But like, bloodying a woman's face like that in the crowd, like, I don't know, man. I'm not. That's terrible. That's just a terrible look for NFL fans everywhere, dude. Like, that's just not like, yeah.
Anyway, the game though.
Well, the Rams pulled it out like we knew they would. They look okay. I think they're going to be, again, a kind of late season bloomer, but I think they have a solid team, and I think they're going to have a lot of close games early, and then they're going to start catching their stride later. It was a good game.
It was a good fight too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was a great game. It was a great fight. I think both teams represented. Like,
Dude, one of the
you want to
Rams,
show up and talk shit? Then let's go.
one of the Rams fans is literally holding a baby and throwing a punch at a woman.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what the world's coming to, man. It's crazy.
Hey,
And-
LA
but-
baby.
And that wasn't the only thing, though. Like, dude, so how do you feel about Jalen Carter's ejection? How do you feel about him getting ejected week 1 before a snap he ever played? How do you feel about that?
I felt that was egregious. I felt it was rushed. I felt like
What was egregious?
I thought I thought
The ejection or what he did?
the situation that he was put in,
Ooh.
right, was egregious. If you put somebody in that situation where they feel, trapped, disrespected, surrounded, I don't know. I just don't believe Dak Prescott. So I only spit on the ground.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You either
the ground right in front of him.
You either spit at him and missed, or you intentionally spit in his direction and
Right.
missed.
No, I'm actually glad you brought it up because I was reviewing old high school football footage, and the year that our team went and won the Super Bowl, we played a team, and this team ended up becoming. It was literally the spark of a rivalry that we would not let go. We blew this team out every time we played them because we had such hatred in our veins for them.
Are you able to say the name?
I am, and I have the footage. So what you're saying, them's fighting where it's spitting on somebody, it shows this team, Hudson, Massachusetts, tackling our all-star quarterback running out of bounds, and while they're on top of him, they spit in his face while he's on the sideline. And you would not believe the fire that he gets out. Dude, they're all it's like a Hudson. It was like a bunch of preppy, rich kids that are we're better than you, dude. We smashed them in the mouth.
And then like a bunch of kids that have hair in their face that think they're fucking athletes, but you can tell they're all on pills, and you just push them over on the line.
Well, I never
fucking
did that.
Hudson. They think they're the middle of the cool between Worcester and the cities up here.
No, I have a.
They're not cool, and they suck. They're a bunch of cornbread motherfuckers.
I have a deep hatred for Hudson.
Yeah, cornbread motherfuckers.
Corn-fed?
I love cornbread. Cornbread.
All right. Well, it's funny because they spit in his face, and he gets all fired up. We ended up
in his mouth or
yeah,
face?
it was it was bad. We ended up beating them 28-7 that year. When we played them again the next year, 28-7 again. I was a part of that win. That felt great. I had some massive hits in that game. And then my senior year, dude, I had literally the greatest game of my life against Hudson and I can't wait to show you the highlights of that. Knowing all of this that we're talking about now, because it all started with a player spitting in the face of our quarterback, and we're all like, no. Every time we play these guys, it's a dog. We're gonna no. And we did. Laid a whooping on him. Never lost a Hudson in my life. Hey, Hudson, fuck you. Thanks.
Yeah, cornbread. Hey, Mr. Cole, have you ever had anybody spit in your face? No. Really? Damn. Yeah.
Come here.
And we're back.
Oh,
all
shit.
Right.
That was funny.
Dude, let's you want to talk Pats real quick? Again, you want to spout off on some bullshit? You want me?
I mean, I don't think look, the Patriots lost to the Raiders this week, and I don't think it was that bad of a loss. I don't. I think they looked like a complete team. I think that they're still figuring it out. It's the first iteration of everything. I trust in Vrabel. I trust in McDaniels, even though I shouldn't. I trust in him as an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. I like Drake May, and I trust in him as well. And that defense, man, I trust in it. I think they're going to turn around. I think it's going to be a good season. And if not, it's definitely going to be a building block season. And I liked what I saw aside from the interception. The interception that Drake May threw and the missed kick kind of threw a wrench into everything. Those two things don't happen. I don't know if they lose.
I watched the Patriots over the last. I mean, I watched some of the preseason games. It almost seems like their offense is very rudimentary.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I want to see if Drake May, even coming out of UNC, being the number 3 pick, if he's all that he's all that he can be, then I want to see him fucking flipping the ball up. I want to see him doing some trick plays. I want to see him doing some misdirection. I want to see some I almost want to see a college offense on power versus it almost seems like they're calling plays that have been called not by me, but maybe a close person by me. It just seems like a very simple offensive play calling.
Yeah.
And we need more misdirection and reverses and play action, because I don't think we can hold the line that long to do anything else.
I'd agree with you to a certain extent, but you need to understand, I think you need to understand that it is the rudimentary process of this offense. Everybody during the Brady Belichick era referred to the Patriots offense as like doing calculus on the field. So like thinking about that, that was McDaniel's offense. That offense morphed over the years during the Brady era. You know, you go from Charlie Weiss to Billy O and, eventually Josh McDaniels. It's like they said it was like calculus. And so, of course, these early equations, if you will, testing it out and getting these guys into this process, they're going to be pretty basic. But of the basic things that we saw, there were some pretty good things. Like I said, there were some deep throw catches, some great plays made.
Some what?
Some deep throw catches.
Oh, whoa. I heard something totally different.
Whatever you want to deep throat in your own time is your own business,
I
and we're
didn't
not
even
going to talk
say
about
that.
that. Thank you, Mike.
I didn't even say that.
But you need to also consider that we went from the Brady era to Cam Newton, which is underrated. I think Cam Newton's time in the Patriots is underrated.
Yeah.
We lost 6 games at a one score. Like, we were very, very close.
It's the coaching.
With the prime Bills, as the Bills were building, you know what I mean? Cam Newton was going up against that. So, like, Cam Newton was underrated as a Patriot. But we go from that to then Mac Jones. Mac Jones has a good season, looks good, and then Belichick just pulls the rug out from under him and changes all of his coordinators and gives him Matt Patricia as an offensive coordinator.
And Joe Judge.
And McAdoo. Yeah, I said it. McAdoo's on the team, and I don't know. All right, anyway. But
the henchman.
But you go from that, and then that fizzles out, right? They bring in Gerard Mayo, and Gerard Mayo brings in a whole different it was a different team. It was a different level, and it didn't work well. So
it won the first game of the season.
They did.
Boom. 16-10 over the Bengals.
Yeah, but exactly.
He got a Gatorade bath.
Yeah, and then he lost the locker room by throwing people under the bus in the press conferences. Like, why would you do that? There's no reason for you to do that. And, like, you can say what you want about his performance, like why he got fired. He got fired because he lost the locker room so quickly. Like, he'd never proven himself before as a coach, and then went too far and threw everybody, and, like, he lost them. So I don't blame them for firing him. It sucks. I didn't want it to happen. I wanted to believe he could turn it around, but at the same time, I understand that it's a business. And, like, dude, the thing about fired NFL coaches, he's still getting paid $3 million for the next 4 years. Like, oh no.
Well, he's a DC also.
Right. But it's like,
what is that on top of it?
Yeah.
On top of his new contract.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
So, like, he's good. And
boo-hoo.
And it doesn't take anything. But at the same time, I mean, if we want to talk about it, there might be a correlation there with him not being a Super Bowl champion while also still being a Patriot during the dynasty. That should tell you something. Hey, Gerard Mayo, how come you don't have a ring? Oh, 2007, 2011? Like, during that era? That's when you're like, oh, well, maybe you were part of the problem. Just saying.
Yeah, kind of. What happened there?
I don't know.
Why was there that's probably, hey, that should probably be a conversation.
Episode?
Yeah, I mean,
you wonder what
happened during, there was a hiatus, right? No, I mean, no, I don't. No, I said no. Hey, I don't want to talk about it now, but there was a hiatus that was taken, wasn't there? And I would be interested to
10 years.
say what I would be interested to say what people had to think there.
Say what people had to think. What?
I would be interested to see what people had to think there.
Yeah, we could dedicate an entire episode to that. I could dedicate an entire episode to both those Super Bowls against the Giants and tell you precisely why we lost them. I could go for days on that topic, and but we went 10 years, 2004 to 2014. We went 10 years with no championships, despite back-to-back AFC Championship appearances and 2 Super Bowl appearances.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It was wild. That's weird. Right?
Common denominator, Wes Welker, 0-4 in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You know, everybody talks about that. There's so many people that talk about the Wes Welker throw in the Super Bowl being overthrown. Have you watched the slow-mo of that pass? It's beautiful. The arc and spiral of that pass literally could not be more perfect. Just enough time for him to get there. He broke early and jumped late. That's all Welker. And it hit him in the hands.
His brain was probably a quarter jelly by that time.
Nah,
Because he also played, he played a couple more seasons, and that guy must.
Yeah, he did.
He must have fucking peanut butter and jelly up in his head.
He went to.
Because that guy's not,
He went to the 2013 Super Bowl with the Broncos to shit his pants with Peyton Manning against the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 total points.
Yeah.
But
he must have peanut butter and jelly up in those pants of his.
Okay. I think the Pats are going to be able to turn around. I trust in Vrabel. I like Drake May. I like the defense. I like the offense. I think that they just broke late. I think they're going to catch their stride. They can't open up calculus equations on the field yet because they don't want to play their hand. They're early. Even if the Patriots lose out this season and don't make the playoffs, I still think it's a good rebuild year, and I think they're going to do well.
Do you know what Vrabel's contract is? How long it is for?
I believe it's 5 years.
Is it 5 or 3?
It's usually 3.
It's got to be one of those.
I'm
right?
not sure. Yeah.
Okay, so they're pretty much with him for the foreseeable future.
I mean, Gerard Mayo signed 4 and got cut after 1.
I mean, and this is just exactly what I think we do. We're like, oh, we lost the game. We fucking suck. Blah blah blah. We suck. Da da da.
I don't think
get rid of everybody. I think everybody just maybe calm down. I still don't see them winning more than 5 games, but that's just me.
Well, it's also like you have legacy teams in the league with head coaches like Tomlin and Harbaugh that have stayed at their organization forever, and they are Super Bowl champions. Like, that's there. And I think Vrabel could absolutely be that. And I think if he was allowed to stay there in Tennessee, and I think if he had the GM's ear and it wasn't such a controversial issue, such a butting heads issue with him in the front office in Tennessee, I think they could have been a contender. I think he knows how to build a team. He knows how to play on a team. He knows how to win on a team. Like, I think he's a great coach, and I hope he's the legacy coach in New England for the next decade. Regardless of what their record is, he's a good coach. Like, coaches don't play. He can't make the plays for you. Like, it's going to come down to the players. And so, I think this first week 1 game with the Pats showed us that these players got to step up, but I don't think they put a ton of bad film out there. I'm pretty sure, they put on some pretty good film. There were some touchdowns, there were some scores, there were some great long distance plays, there was some there was a couple of bad ones, and it always comes down to a couple of bad ones, but I think overall they played a pretty all-inclusive game, like a pretty good altogether. They did well.
I got something good for you, Dave.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Grub. I got something good for you, Grub.
Yep.
So I just I opened up one of our betting apps.
Oh, no.
And I'm looking at what Las Vegas is saying who the Super Bowl odds favorites are.
Ooh, we never even looked at that when we gave our picks last week.
I know.
Right.
So I thought I brought it up. So I don't want you to pick the best. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's the top 10.
Okay.
Right? Don't shoot for the stars yet, right? Don't blow your load early.
Okay.
Try to go like who's just making it in and rah rah rah. And if you who's just making it in? We got 10 people. Let's go. 10 teams. Let's go.
Who's making it? Who are the top 10 for Super Bowl contention?
The Super Bowl. Well, the Super Bowl odds. The top 10 Super Bowl odds.
Chiefs are in there.
They are.
Eagles are in there.
Yeah, they are.
Pittsburgh is in there. Really? Well, they're wrong. Green Bay.
Green Bay Packers at plus 800.
Baltimore
at plus 600, coming in at number 2.
Buffalo
coming in at plus 500 at number 1.
Tampa Bay.
So hold on. You got the Bills at 1. You have the Ravens at 2. You have the Eagles at 3. You have the Packers at 4. You have the Chiefs at 5. And that's it.
There's 5 more teams. And Pittsburgh's not in there.
Correct.
Rams.
Correct. The Rams are down at number 9.
I disagree, but I'm willing to bet that the 49ers are in there.
They are. They're at number 8.
Yeah. I also disagree, but I think Dallas is in there.
They are not.
Thank God. Washington?
Yes.
Yeah. Good
What
call.
about my guys? You think they're a fake? You think they're a fake organization? You think their quarterback's a fake?
I did not say that.
And they're
Nope.
coming in
Nope.
at
Nope.
number
Nope.
7.
Okay. But I did not say any of those things. Okay? I did not say they're a fake organization. I said they're a cursed organization,
Cursed,
which
it
they
said cursed,
are.
yep. Okay.
They are cursed. Okay? And I did not say they
Just
had a
say
fake
their
quarterback.
name.
I did not. No, I will get to that. I did
Say
not
their name.
I did not say they had a fake quarterback. I said I don't trust that quarterback because he shit his pants in the playoffs and gave playoffs and gave up the worst comeback.
Ew. Gross.
And bro, he lost the game that they were ahead by 3-4 scores. Okay, the only other quarterback to do that in this era is Matt Ryan. So I attribute Justin Herbert to being this generation's Matt Ryan. I don't believe in him nor the Chargers. They are cursed. So is Harbaugh. You don't throw the ball 4 times in a row on the fucking goal line in the Super Bowl and expect to have a fucking shiny ring. Okay, Harbaugh? You don't fucking do that. You build your whole team around a goddamn run offense and you run it all fucking year down people's throat and you shit your fucking pants on the goal line. That says choke artist meets choke artist organization with a potentially choke artist quarterback. They're not fucking winning shit. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry about the Chargers fans. That's it. The Chargers are not a valid Super Bowl winning team. Thank you.
Chargers plus 1900.
Fuck that.
Fuck
that.
We have one more team on
Keenan
the
Allen.
list that you have not mentioned, and they come in at number 10, and they are
Bengals.
at plus 2000. Not the Bengals.
What?
Believe it or not.
Texans?
That is not what DraftKings is saying right now.
it the
It is not the Texans.
What the fuck?
It is a team that maybe I bet on and lost and maybe should have beat your Packers in week 1.
No.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Come on.
Yep. The blue and silver.
I'd like
The
to believe.
Music City Miracle. Here we go.
I'd
Motown,
like to believe,
baby.
but they don't got no Barry Sanders, bro.
They got Jared Goff.
Who's what? 0-1 in Super Bowls. Dude.
Wait, he went to a Super Bowl?
The Rams against the Patriots. We
Cool.
stuffed them.
Wow. That's more than some of these other guys have done.
Yeah. Do you know? Okay, I'm glad.
Jalen Daniels haven't been to a Super Bowl.
No.
Jordan Love hasn't been to a Super Bowl.
I'm glad
that
you brought
Lamar
this up.
Jackson?
Oh, do any of those teams? Do they have any Super Bowls recently in this era of football, Mike?
No.
Oh, they don't.
Because the Patriots have won every single one.
No, they haven't. The Packers are relevant. They've been a relevant team. They're a good relevant team. They're routinely good. Same with the Ravens. They just shit their pants and beat themselves every year in the playoffs.
Obviously.
Unless it's Fluco and a fucking lights out bullshit throw 4 times on the goal line. All right. There's no Mike. The Chargers have similarities with the Lions because Jared Goff is also somebody who gave up 3 scores in a fucking NFC Championship game and only scored 3 points in the Super Bowl. I don't have trust in Jared Goff. I want to believe in Jared Goff, but no, I absolutely don't. He's not clutch. He's not. Dude, how do you give up 24 points to the 49? You literally needed to kick 1 more field goal the whole game, and you could have gone to the Super Bowl. Could have taken the Lions to the Super Bowl. The Lions are another one. Cursed organization. The perfect cursed organization Super Bowl would be between the Chargers and the Lions. I mean, the Bills are cursed too, but they're extra cursed. 4 in a row. Good Lord. There's no, I don't know, man. I just don't. I want Josh Allen to win one. I just don't think the organization is going to allow him to.
I hear that. You want to help me on a parlay real quick?
I'd love to.
Yeah? Like
But I'll help you on the parlay, but I get part of it.
I was going to say, why don't we do a little Grub Budz 4-game parlay?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And we'll throw, $10?
I don't know. I don't know shit about gambling.
Me neither.
Okay. No, I really don't.
No. We'll just do it. We'll do a $10 parlay.
Okay.
Real quick. Okay. So I mean, I wish we had a
Partnership.
screen or something up here, but so we had already talked about like who would we,
Yep.
we went over our.
The wins.
So I'm not really keen on betting on Washington and Green Bay.
Yeah,
I think that's a close game.
Yep.
Don't want to do that. Bills Jets.
I think that's gonna be closer than you think. That's a division game. I'd suggest. Oh God. I'd suggest
the Ravens are heavily favorable of the Browns, but that won't make us any money.
As a parlay.
Yeah.
I'd
Hey.
go.
Hey, hold on. Can I ask you this real quick?
Yeah.
If you can just hold that. 49ers
Yeah.
over the Saints.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I'd go Dallas over Giants.
What about Bengals over Jags?
And I would go Bengals over Jags.
Okay.
And then I'd go Rams over Titans.
So 1, 2. Rams over Titans.
Yeah.
Should we put one more in there?
Yeah, why not? Let me do this. So to recap, I would go Dallas over Giants, right? Bengals over Jacksonville. Niners over Saints. Rams over Titans. And you got to do it, man. Mike,
What?
you got to do it.
What?
Do you believe? You don't believe because you didn't pick them this week, but you should believe and you don't.
Who?
The Pats.
No, dude.
Okay.
They always
Okay.
go down and fucking
You're
lay
right.
a fucking egg in Miami.
Yep.
Or is that when they go down in December?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck them. I'm going Bears over Lions over
That's-
Chicago.
Oh,
How about
and I
that?
disagreed with you over that. So
Oh, wait,
I
you
picked.
did.
I picked
Okay,
Chicago
well, hold
over
on,
Detroit.
hold on. Can we agree on Steelers over Seahawks?
Yes.
Okay. So boom. All right. We're gonna bet.
What do you win?
Hold up. Let me see. 4 parlay. Well, let's put. I like to make sure there's even numbers at the end of my amount when I bet. So I'm gonna have
They
to.
know that, so they.
Well, that's okay. So I'll put a little more than I thought I would, but it's not a ton. It says, "Yo, what up, Frank? Thanks for playing. What brought you to the app today?"
The Grub Budz.
Like, what do you think? I wanted to fucking bet and make some fucking money, you stupid. Would you think I wanted to come in and, like, I don't know, look at,
your face?
yeah, like, I don't know, check the scores? Like, what the fuck?
I wanted to
don't
see
know.
the parlays.
I just want to make some fucking money, guys. Well, I'll just pick other.
Yeah, I should start gambling, but I want to make a matrix. I want to make a gambling matrix, and I want to hire intern nerds every semester to just put in new data that I think is pertinent.
There we go. By the way, I did cash out on a 6-pick parlay last weekend.
You did?
And yeah, right here. See, cashed out 6 parlay. Wasn't tons of money,
but you did get it.
but I cashed it.
That's right.
So that's
It's
how
plus.
you got to build it each week.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
You multiplied your investment.
You got to build it each week
Every week. Yeah.
because each time I get $100 in that account, I take it and I cash it out and I go to $30, and then I play with $30, and I've never lost all my money yet.
Hmm.
And every time I get to $100, I just keep going back.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't play with tons of money, but I usually try to win money.
Yep.
Because I do those little parlays and
Yep.
try to stick with like the sure bet, except your motherfucking fucking Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens were
Yeah,
the Ravens
messing
were in
everything
late
up
season
over
form
there.
early.
If Baltimore wasn't so shitty, you know.
Anyway. Well, that was our week 2 update from the Grub Budz themselves, from Grub Budz Studios. Special thank you to all of our Grub Buds who tune into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also, swing. Oh, wrong show.
Check your Venmo.
If you like these takes, let us know. And if you don't like them, sucks to be you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can also let us know. It doesn't matter. I don't know. But that's it for us, right?
I don't think there's anything else left.
I'm sure there's always something extra with you, Mike.
You never know.
We'll have to catch him next time. This is the Grub Budz signing off. Sayonara, kids. We'll catch you next week. Week 3, as we continue our pick'ems against the 2025 NFL season. Grub
Peace.
Bud.
It's the Grub Budz. Hey, hey. It's the Grub Budz. Hey. You've got the food, the flour, everything in between. Talking trash, blowing smoke. If you know what I mean, it's the Grub Budz.
Grub Budz. Highly recommended.